Hello antique fans and welcome to my antique channel. This is Deanna speaking from Vintage Touch Antiques. Today I have a large new arrivals video to share with you for pieces that I will be delivering to my Vintage Touch Antique booth located in Antique Crossroads, Hagerstown, Maryland on Wednesday, August 17th, 2016. This is that time of the year where I do some changeovers in my antique booth, and in tribute to the school starting season, I will be doing a display in the corner of my booth that shows early school related pieces, setting it up like a little schoolroom, and things that you might have found if you were back in the day in a one-room schoolhouse or early 1900s. The garden and outdoor display will be coming down, and this will replace it for the time being. So let's just get started, because I've also got another display pieces to show you as well. First of all, I'll be adding this little slant top child size oak desk. I believe it's oak. Has the nice lift up top. I believe this is probably from the arts and crafts period, and it is a home constructed piece, a great little piece to put in with a school display. And the price that I have on that is $69. I'll be adding to that this wonderful little children's chair here with the curved arms and the solid seat and back, just a wonderful little chair that goes well with it. And that piece will be going in for $25. I'll have a number of pieces that I'll be adding to these that are already in my booth. So I hope to do a photo for you of the setup so that you can see what all was put in. These are the pieces I'm taking up tomorrow. Start in the back here. I try to add, when I do these displays, some photos, early children's class photos. This is a 19th century photo with the teacher there in the back in her hat. I don't know if you can see it. The photo is faded somewhat, which does happen, but if you look carefully, you can see the early little shoes and things that they wore. And then this photo in the back here, it did have it marked on the back that it was a 1903 Mount Airy, Maryland school class photo. So somebody might really want to grab that one up. That's $13, and this first one that I showed you is $10. You can't have a schoolroom without a globe, and of course this is early 1900s, or the first part of the 1900s. This is an 8-inch standard globe by, I just don't even know how to pronounce that name. Let me just show you the tag. I wrote it down here. I'm just not even going to try to pronounce it. But this globe is a nice one with, you know, you can see the muted shades there, and it is going in for $29. Here is a 48 star, very ragged, oops, I'm going to topple it over, American flag. The American flag, the 48 star flag, was the flag that served our nation from 1912 to 1959, and even though it's in poor condition, somebody may want that, and that one is $6, and I've got it in a textile factory spool there, which makes great flag holders, and that's also $9. I've got a number of children's slates. I was able to find several in different sizes, and these that are in the back here, that are the solid frame without any edging, are $9 each. And then I have a couple of earlier ones. Now this one has a little bit of damage, but the felt wrapped, I mean some of the wrapping is gone is what I meant. But the felt wrapped slates, children's slates, our 19th century, and that one is going in for $12. And then the one under it is in better condition. You can see the felt wrapping there. It's a great old piece for $25. You might find a graniteware little child's cup in an early schoolroom, and this one is going in for $6.50. And then this antique teacher's school bell. I showed this in one of my other videos, my haul video. It's a great old antique piece, and it is going in for $35. Now here's a metal box that might have been used to hold pencils, if I can get it open here with one hand. It's just a green metal box, but it's a pencil size, and that one will be $9. And then I have a stick here that might have been used to point out things on the board or on the wall, some kind of chart maybe, and that's going in for $6. And then here's a couple of early school books that I will be putting along with some that are already up there. This first one is Natural Elementary Geography. It's dated 1897, and this one is going in for $12. And then this Champion Spelling Book, 1909 copyright, going in for $9. And then I like to always add these little composition books if I can get them, and it's not complete, but it's just $2, and it adds to display if you're displaying school items. And then the classroom wouldn't be complete if you didn't have a peg rail for their little coats and hats. So here's a very primitive wood one with, let's see, 7 pegs, I think. And this one, this peg rail is going in for $10. In addition to the school display, I am going to be doing a front store counter display, you might say, things that you might have seen if you walked into an early store. And so I even have a couple of old receipts here. People love to get these old paper receipts with the beautiful handwriting on them. They're just $2 a piece, but I like to add those to my displays. Here's a bill spike, $8. Now this piece, I show this in one of my haul videos as well. And I've added a couple of old receipts here to it. And this is a Yaman Irby, Rochester, New York store receipt holder. It has the nice embossing. I hope you can, it's not showing up real well, so I hope you can see that. But that would have been something they had their receipts on. And that piece, cast iron base, is $15. Then here is a gooseneck desk lamp that would have been in the early part of the 20th century, and this one is $10. It does have a white cord attached to it because it was probably replaced at one time, but the cord will hang down below wherever it's sitting, so that won't matter. I have in the back here, this is probably an early drawer that held a number of things, could have held desk supplies and stuff. So with that, I've just got it setting on its edge back here, and this one is priced at $13. Then I have a cast iron string holder here. Now this is a repro. I don't usually do repros, but this was a nice one, and it does add to the display, and they're hard to get in the antique form, so I just went ahead and picked that one up, and it does have old string in it, and it's $10. And then here's just a army green metal file box. A store might have had an early file box on the desk to hold information, and that one's $4. Now this piece here, it's a solid wood piece, nice early piece. I thought originally it might have been a cash drawer, but I don't think so with the configuration there on the left. But it could be used for, like I said, a number of things in a store. And this one is priced at $25. I'm also adding, this is an early style of the wire letter basket or in basket. That one will hold paper about 8 by 11 or 9 by 11, and that's priced at $18. I have inside of that basket just some cute little advertising ledgers and bank ledgers and things that are from back in the day, and advertising little notebooks back there, and they're just $2 a piece. To this display, I'm also adding a couple of advertising mechanical pencils. One of this is Zimmerman Chambersburg, PA, and then the other one is Timberville, Virginia. And the first one's $3 and the Virginia one is $2. And then here is a set of blue. It's a mechanical pencil, and then the fountain pen set, Windsor, USA, $7 for that set. And then I'm added another textile factory spool there for $10. So that is the new arrivals that will be going in Wednesday, August 17, 2016. Before I close, let me direct your attention to the description of the video, where you will find links to my webpage and my online store, as well as other social media sites where I can be found. On my webpage, you will see featured items. If you check out the photo gallery there, or look at the photo albums by category, I have featured items. Not all the things that you see in video are there. Some things go on there that were never in video, so you'll want to check it out, and you'll have a description and the price. So that's another place to check for what I have for sale. And of course, I'd like to invite you to visit my Vintage Touch Antique booth that is located in Antique Crossroads, Hagerstown, Maryland. It is on the left side of that large one-level mall, third row. Just look for the large Vintage Touch sign that hangs in the back of my double space booth. And I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much. I enjoy your comments, and it really does encourage me. And if you do like this video, please like and share so that we can pass the word about antiques and the fun of collecting. And then finally, let me encourage you to enjoy your antiques and learn the history behind them and the era in which they were used. Because when you own an antique, you own a piece of history. So bye-bye till next time.